So we just got to Antelope Island today. It's about 7:30. Today we're gonna do the Frary Peak trail. And since we've been here, we've already seen some buffalo, actually bison, I should say. Yeah. Some jackrabbits. I don't know if they're jackrabbits or just rabbits.
Antelopes.
No antelopes yet on Antelope Island. We are 0.1 miles in, so nothing really. And we already see an antelope, which wasn't even on the list of animals to see on the billboard at the parking lot. It is Antelope Island, so we're expecting to see antelopes. So it's pretty cool. Now that we're a little closer, I think you might be able to see him. He's just right up there, just munching on the grass. Doesn't seem to be aggressive, which is good. One thing we have noticed is that this hike seems to be much more like a desert climate compared to all the hikes we've done so far. So it is a super cool change of scenery from what we're used to. All right, so off in the distance, we can see the Great Salt Lake. And I mean, this is a really insane, just wide open view of the entire Salt Lake. It looks just so vast and, what'd you say earlier?
Desolate.
Desolate, that's a great word for this. And just look at this. I feel like we're on a different planet. One thing that's been super nice so far is that there are no bugs. I mean, at some points you can kind of see them in the light, but none of the bugs are around us, attacking us, surrounding us, which I read, they can be really bad here. Now, we are here, mid-August, and so I think that they're really bad in the springtime, but this is perfect out right now. So if you see here, there's a little lizard, salamander, right there. And there are a lot of them. I mean, we've probably seen, like, I don't know, 50?
Oh.
No, how many do you think?
Like a dozen.
I've seen at least 2 dozen. They're everywhere. And they're pretty cool. Just like this tree. Look at this tree. All right, so looking at the trail, I think we can see the trail going all the way up. Kind of cuts across here. Looks like it goes behind this hill. Then it's going to cut back across. And then slowly weave our way up. Yeah, we're going on the highest mountain on this island. And one thing that I really like about this trail is it's super smooth. Right, if we just look at this, it's very well maintained, and it's not rocky at all. So for someone like me who's flat-footed, I really appreciate that because it's much better on my feet. What do you think? Never mind. So I feel like every time I stop and look behind me on this hike, I'm just in awe by the landscape because it's just so open and vast and desolate. It's definitely a view that I have yet I guess I have not seen yet while being in Utah. So it's super cool. It's so different from being in the Wasatch Mountains. So we just pulled off the trail from right here. And if we look, go up, we have this fall summit. And I believe that is the peak that we're going to be going to, but I just couldn't resist this insane view that we have right now. I mean, it is just, isn't it cool? It's super cool. It's definitely a lot breezier up here, which is nice because it's been rather warm and it's still early in the morning and it's not even like a hot day. I think it's peaking at 88 degrees today. So it's not in the high 90s or 100s like it usually is. So it's a really cool view. Totally worth the hike so far. Huh. I don't really know where to go right now. So let's pull ball trails. We did end up somehow making it off trail. I pulled up all trails and it looks like there's a trail that actually runs below this ridge. And we could see it. So we just did all this little fun scrambling for nothing. It was a lot of fun though. But now we're gonna backtrack a little bit to make sure we get on the right trail. All right, we're back on trail. And I'd say that this looks a little bit more accurate. So almost to the top. Alrighty, we just made it to the top of Frary, I believe it is Frary Peak. I got about 2 hours, 25 minutes, 3.95 miles.
Not 3.1.
And 2,100 feet of vert. So the map lied at the start of the hike. All trails lied is definitely a lot longer, which it always is. But these views are pretty good. So I think it's time we head back down. We just had some foods. I made the mistake and I forgot to pack the PB&J sandwiches I made last night. But on the bright side, we had a lot of trail mix. We had some Nerd Cluster gummies, which are 10 out of 10. Highly recommend.
We packed all that.
I don't know. All right, we are gonna start heading back down. All right, so my wife just spotted out here is a sign for the trail, which is where we missed and ended up going along the ridge instead of going down. And we were like, why isn't there a sign? There's been a sign marking the trail so far pretty well. So now we know. So I think maybe, I don't know, the state park people, did they come up, maybe fix that? I don't know. But if you're up here, make sure you take a right. Do not go straight up the ridge because there's no trail. All right, so we got a little bit less than a mile. And down over here in this little valley, I guess it's not a valley, just down below this mountain next to the road, it looks like there's a herd of buffalo. Or sorry, bison. Looks like there's a herd of bison. And there's even, looks like a car or two stopped maybe taking some photos. So I'm thinking maybe after the hike will be done, but the adventure will not. Maybe we'll take a drive down to the ranch, just see what's down over there while we're here. Take a look at the buffalo, and then also go to the beach. I heard there's a beach on Antelope Island where maybe we can go take a dip in the Great Salt Lake. So I'm thinking that might be the plan when we're done doing all this physical activity. All right, so we just finished. We had 4 hours and 25 minutes and 7.57 miles and about 2250 feet of vert. So wasn't too bad. It's just extremely hot out right now. So I think taking a dip in the Great Salt Lake's gonna really help cool us down.
Hordes and hordes of buffalo. Or bison.
Look at them wagging their tails. They look so happy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, we are in the Great Salt Lake now. It does smell a little gross, so.
And lots of bugs.
Yeah. Alrighty, we'll see you next time.